Right, I'm just making a coffee and then we will get going. We got Sai in the chat, we got Patrick. Good to see you both. How you doing? What have you been up to? Bum, 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 bum. We got Miros in the chat as well. Wasn't in yesterday because I was in London. No worries, Miros. Did you have a good time in the big smoke? Sai is painting some minis, then going to the Warhammer store to do an introductory game. Nice. Which minis are you painting today, Sai? More orcs? Patrick's had a quiet day. Chilling and painting with a beer and you lot. Happy days, man. What are you painting, my friend? Don't forget the thumbs up. Those of you that are here, nice and early. Sai is doing their Imperial Fist, nice. Right, let's get the cameras on. Get the cameras on, open some trading cards. Make some minis, paint some minis, have all the fun. Patrick's powering through the Poxwalkers. We've got a couple of Terminators to paint. Well, I finished all the basing yesterday. Well, to a certain extent. Did these guys. So I've not even finished painting the models, but seeing as we had the paint out yesterday, I need to go put these on the shelf. Anything in particular people want to see built or painted today? Those bikers look so good now. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sai, didn't get any sleep last night. How come, dude? Where is everybody? We only got 3 people talking today. That's well below par. What's going on? Build something big or paint something big? Well, we could do. Yeah, I'll have a little think about that. Till then, let's open some Magic the Gathering cards, like we did yesterday. I might open Magic and Warhammer today, why not? Double bubble. Double bubble on the booster packs. Why not, eh? No think, just do. Yeah, sounds about right. Hey up, Duck. Major Havoc in the Twitch chat. How are you, buddy? Yeah, let's do one of each. Well, two of each. Right. When is the Patchwork Giant going to be finished? I don't know. We'll have a little work on that at some point. Tidy it up a little bit. Right. Let's see if we can get some shiny green skins. Maybe even some shiny Nurgle today. Could be good. We've got some Moon Mad Stabbers straight out of the gate. Curse Splat. There you go. Bellowing Voice. Look at that. Some really cool artwork. Bloated Blight King. And a Zombie Horde. A Beheading Strike. Look at that. We've got some corn in there as well. Mournfang Skalg. We've got the Curse of Years as our shiny card. A common shiny to end the pack. Major Havoc is very well. Happy days. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Middle of the week. It's Wednesday, my dudes. What are you guys up to today? We got Patrick working on some Poxies. We got Sai on some Imperial Fist. We got Complexus here as well. Good to see you, buddy. How are you? How are you? Right, let's see if we can get Bilbo. Maybe a Gandalf would be nice. Who doesn't like Gandalf, right? We've got a Crude Bent Blade. Followed by a tasty looking Spider. And a Dwarven Shortsword. Elven King's Harper. Goblin Plate Mail. We've got Oin the Brave. I think we pulled him yesterday as well. Ordinary Bear. We got one of those yesterday. Rage into the Valley. With a Wilderland Scrounger. We've got Bomber, Gentle Dreamer, a Dwarf Bard. We've got an Elven Raft Steerer. We've got Chief Warg's Company. And a Hollow Lakeshore Apothecary. With the Iron Hills Land. And a Treasure Token. With a Human Soldier. Nice! Some pretty cool artwork in there. Still yet to find a Bilbo, a Gandalf, or a dragon. But the search will continue. Doing alternate packs today. Warhammer Magic the Gathering, Warhammer Magic the Gathering. So here is our second Warhammer pack. Sorry to hear about the head going. But hopefully you've found a good place to relax and chill out, Complexus. Come and chill with the boys. We're looking at some cardboard, then we'll look at some plastic. And that's going to make your night fantastic. Oh, it rhymes, so it's got to be true. Stream of Corruption. Here you are. This is the Stream of Corruption. Certainly has been yesterday and the day before. Repugnant Plague Drone. Nice. The Great Green Spite. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Stalwart Icebow Hunter. Fester and Rot is our shiny. Another common shiny from that pack. Got some really good looking AOS cards. I'm going to put all of these in the binder at the weekend. We'll see how far along we are in the collection. Miros is back on the Arccopter grind. Looking forward to seeing how this turns out, Miros. Major Havoc decided to mix it up slightly from figure painting. Building a Land Raider. Do you know my Blood Angels need a new tank? What tank should I get for the Blood Angels? Evening. Where's Sai? Is it? I guess it's evening here, right? 6 PM. 6 till 9 UK time. Got a fair bit building in the background on the whole canon and lore designs. Yeah, sounds good, man. Gonna let it all simmer a bit. Okay, yeah. It's good to ride that creative wave, but what we don't want is a total wipeout. So yeah, good to sit back and take stock. Hey, look at Psycow. Leopard 2A. Is that what you think? We should get a Leopard tank for the Blood Angels? Baal Predator. I mean, sounds like a good choice, right? Is the Baal Predator... The Baal Predator's not been moved to Legends then, right? Like the Furioso Dreadnought has been. Stir up trouble and a Dwarven Provisioner. Confiscate and be bother. Come on, we want a Bilbo, a Gandalf, or a Dragon. That is what we are aiming for. A troop of ponies, nice. Thorin Oakenshield. Nice, that's pretty cool. Hey, we got a Bilbo. Bilbo, Lookwearer. Nice. Happy with that, happy with that. Thranduil, Elven King. We've got a Mirkwood Nurturer, followed by a basic island, and a Goblin Army token creature. Nice, good to see a Bilbo. That's what we wanted. So we can tick off Bilbo, and next week we'll carry on the search for Gandalf and the Dragon. Sai wants me to get a Repulsor. Hello, hello, gang of Olmaph. How have you been, Psycow? How's your day been? What have you been up to? What's that doing there? Get rid of that. And we can put that there. There we go. Now I need to work out what I'm going to do today. Because we did all the Ultramarine bases on Monday. And then the Chaos ones Monday into Tuesday. Then the rest of Tuesday we did the Orcs. And then those Ultramarine bikes. So now I need to have a little look around my collection and figure out what I'm going to do today. Sai wants something big. Who doesn't want something big? Oi, oi. I'm painting some of those. Oh, I did. I missed one. Whoa! Maybe I can just paint 3 now. Crack open the Armageddon box. You know, I forgot that I had that. I didn't even consider that when I was just looking for stuff. Complexus ordered a 4th combat patrol today. And he got some Eldritch Raider dice as well. Nice. And 3 paints. Ah, and a 3D printer. Bloomin' Nora Complexus. Going for it, dude. Which combat patrol did you go for? Psychow. Can't wait for my Hierophant to arrive. Can't wait. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Bouncing's here. Evening all. Evening. How are you bouncing? Build orcs. Well, we've already found some stuff to do. So I've got some blood crushers. Thinking of getting some red on these guys. And then I've also got this. Sai asked for something big. I've got this guy, he's pretty big. Okay, sounds like next week you want to see some Armageddon box then. Patrick's asking for it, Bouncing's asking for it. Blood for the Blood Gods, playing some Helldivers. Ah, have you got power and internet now? And you got a load of skulls coming soon. Ah, such a nice model, man. Such a nice model. Complexus finally got the Eldari Combat Patrol. Nice. Bum, bum, bum. Right. So what I'll do is I'll paint some red first. Then we'll build and then maybe paint some more red. Sounds good to me. On a generator still. Oh, good lord. Hoping to not burn things out. Let's hope so. Bouncing, really trying not to buy a battle wagon. What the... You wanted an orc battle wagon, Bouncing. Don't fancy one of the new trucks? Red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow. Uh-huh, you know what it is. So, we're going to paint some blood crushers. Why not? A little bit of AOS, a little bit of chaos, a little bit of corn. Dum 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 dum. Dum, dum. So we're going to shake up one of my reds. We'll go Slaughter Red, I reckon. So we'll shake up some Slaughter Red. And we'll get painting some Blood Crushers. Why ever not, right? paint, paint, painty, paint. Right, I'm going to paint the mounts first, then we'll build Magnus, and then we'll have a look at the bloodletters. I don't know if there's anything anybody particularly would like to talk about. You just let me know. Wednesdays are always our most quiet stream for some reason. Don't know why. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. Right then, here we go. Let's get some paint on these bad boys, shall we? Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. When thick gobbo soon. Yeah, if I get my finger out this weekend, there may be some thick gobbo news next week. Bouncing. Already have 2 old trucks. Not a fan of the look of the new one. Ah, okay. I'm going to build the battle wagon as the bone breaker. Nice. Yeah, I've got 1 old truck. I'm a bit disappointed that the new knobs won't be available for pre-order this week. Yeah, do you guys not live near game stores so that you can play with people? I get it's quite daunting sometimes to find those people to play with, right? Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Olmaph, do you want to know something cool? Always. Always, sir. My father works on planes, so if there's an open seat on a flight, we get to go for free. And if it's out the country, we pay tax, but it's almost free. Ah, that's awesome, man. That is very nice. So, Sai, where would you like to go if you could go anywhere? Ah, Sai would like to go to Warhammer World. There'll be a Warhammer World in America soon. In fact, I will be at Warhammer World in the UK in only a couple of weeks' time. I am meeting Arnold the Goose. Should be good fun. Double digits on the likes already. Thank you, guys. Thanking you. Thanking you. And if anybody's watching that wants to get involved in chat and hasn't yet, maybe you've typed out a message and deleted it, just click send, not delete, send, and we'll have a little chat. There are no stupid questions. But there is lots of fun to be had in this Warhammer community. This hobby hangout. Bouncing, gonna build the war track, nice. Yeah, I actually calculated all my orc models earlier. Just to see what my collection was looking like. Got about 2.5K's worth of orc points at the minute. I would have loved to come to Warhammer World with you guys, but uni is starting very soon. I need to prepare for that. Yeah, that's it. Prepare for the rest of your life, my friend. And then plenty of Warhammer trips can be on the cards in the future. How are you feeling about uni, Miros? Are you excited? Studying game design and game art. Awesome. Second year, so I'm kind of excited since I know what's happening. Okay, that's good. No longer a fresher. But we'll no doubt still end up with Fresher's Flu. Dum 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 dum. Hey, the Watchman is back. How are you, Watchman? Good to see you. How have you been? What have you been up to? Are you still in Turkey? Or have you made your way back to Cyprus? What is this model? This is an Age of Sigmar Blood Crusher. One of the Blades of Corn models. You might even be able to use this in 40k, actually, in the in a Chaos Demons army. I'm not sure if that's still valid or not. I found Armageddon pack in Turkey. I bought it. Never expected inside it's packed with lots of models. Yeah, they're good, man. It's a good box. Pating! Watchman with the drools. Give me that treat. Thank you, sir. Ba-dum ba-dum bum, ba-dum ba-dum bum. Ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Letters on jugs, otherwise known as blood crushers. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba. How are you, LMP? How are you getting on today? Sigh, still need a chaplain. How can you possibly still need a chaplain? Finally done with the metal work on the copter. Look forward to seeing it. Zeitgeist is here gaming, much like Blood for the Blood God is. Which game are you playing, Zeitgeist? Lazy Mini is currently semi-functioning. Well, I'm glad you came here to come and hang out. There's a very low threshold for function in this chat. You can just chill out, hang out. It's all good. I'm glad you were here. Starfield at the moment. Starfield at the moment, now we're here. Don't think I've even heard of Starfield. Is that the ginger cat that likes lasagna? I did a funny. Yeah, semi-functioning is always better than not functioning, right? A Bethesda game. Nice. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Have a little look into my eyes. What do you see? Wow, we're doing well with the likes again today. You guys are killing it. Thank you very much. Only been streaming for 40 minutes today and we've already doing very well with the likes. And I very much like you guys. You are top banana. Don't you ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Bananas in pajamas. Let me go empty this paint water pot. One sec. Ha! Bless you. Thank you very much, Watchman. Protect me from the plague. Got a one-day tournament on Sunday. What's the plan for that then, Patrick? I look forward to hearing your battle report. This doesn't feel particularly bright today. There we go. Turn that up a little bit. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. I don't know why, but this just doesn't feel as bright as it should be. Maybe it's my mind. My mind telling me no. Maybe you should listen then. Oh, baby! Gonna keep the same list I've been running. Amped to play 3 games in a row. Oh, is it a full 2K tournament? I thought with it being a one-day tournament, it might be a smaller point cost. Blood letters on Juggernauts. Yes, the Blood Crushers are here. I'm getting a little bit of red. Then I might build Magnus the Red. We'll see how we're getting on. Slaith, how are you, buddy? How was the strumming last night? Did you have a good strum? One more game against the Blood Angels player tomorrow. New guy I haven't played yet. Oh, nice. Patrick is really getting out and about and playing these games. I like it. Daughter's laptop screen is Goose. Gonna go search for display adapters. Okay, see you shortly, my friend. Yeah, I need to fix the screen on my laptop at some point as well. That's been on my to-do list for months now. It went strummingly. Tuned it back to standard around the end of the session. Did a few of the things I worked on when I practiced more regularly. Nice. Good stuff, man. Yeah, I think you were just you were doing a little bit of standard just as I left, because you taught me your mnemonic. Eddie 8 Dynamite, goodbye Eddie. Much better than my one. Can you remember my one? We got Vintage Sheep in the Twitch chat. How are you, Sheep? Good to see you. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Vintage has got a 3D printer now. Nice, good stuff, man. Yeah, I'm alright. Cheers, buddy. Just painting a little bit of corn. A little bit of Age of Sigmar corn. Plenty of red. Who doesn't like plenty of red? And then later on I may well build Magnus the Red, as I've had him in the box for quite a while. And that'll be my first Thousand Sun as well. First ever Thousand Sun, Magnus the Red. Not a bad model to start off an army. Bom, bom, bom. Eels 8 Dolphins. Yeah, that's the right. The first half is exactly right. So you'd at least have 3 in-tune strings. Golf balls explode, I like that. That is also better than my one. I've always remembered it as eels attack dolphins, girls, boys electric. I don't know why, it's just stuck in my head. Someone said it to me once as a teenager and that was it. Remembered it forever. Four different colours, a multicolour printer. Flash Forge. Nice one, dude. Looks good. I look forward to seeing what stuff you create, Vintage. I've always known it as EADG. Lame. That's like saying, oh, I remember what order the planets are from the sun, because it's just Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. Who doesn't like a mnemonic? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. A heavy tanker 1-1 bolter, a wearable helmet, and a white scars banner. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Keep me updated in the Discord. Oh no, Vintage doesn't use Discord, I don't think. Send me them via email, Vintage. Well, that's what it is. Well, this Chaos Space Dog is getting nice and red, which we like to see. Good times. Emperor's Children, Alpha Legion, Dark Angels, Goths, Blood Angels, Eldar. There you go. The Warhammer way to remember which strings get tuned to which note. I like it. Mike's here as well. Sorry I'm late. I lost track of time arguing with Trump's MAGA cultists. Well, that's not exactly time well spent, is it, Mike? You may as well scream into the void. Come and hang out here, Mike, where we discuss politics from 40,000 years into the future. Leave behind the madness and nonsense of 2026 AD. Haha, make Astra great again. How are you, Club Me? Good to see you. Living the dream, living the dream. Good stuff, man. Good to hear. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm alright. Cheers, buddy. What have you been up to then, Club Me? What's been going on in the Club Me household? Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Mike will be listening in while painting. Nice. What are you painting, buddy? Patrick wants to hear some more Sisters lore. I suspect there are some good Sisters books. Anyone got any Sisters book recommendations? Dum, 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 dum. Not much going on, just work, and now painting a single solitary Space Marine. Is that a free Space Marine you got from this store? Ah, you've watched an AI video on how the Hive City works. Yeah, I think when it comes to creative stuff, it's not always ideal to have creation done by computers. But if it's just a video giving you some information, then yeah, why not? Always worth fact-checking AI though, never forget that. Sometimes AI will present prevailing opinion as fact. Opinions and facts aren't the same thing. Specifically the Sisters of Silence. Yeah, gotta be some Sisters of Silence lore out there, right? A book or two. Bum, bum, bum. Painting some background pieces to my son's army setup. Sandbags and bunkers and stuff. Ah, scatter terrain. Nice. Sounds good, dude. How's that going? You enjoying it? Is there any photographic evidence for the Discord? I forgot to do the white highlights on this before I started painting it, but here we are. We live and learn. I was so excited to just get some paint on. I love it because it keeps my anxiety down. I'll put up some pictures soon. Yeah, painting's really good for that, right? I think a lot of people see the benefits of that once they get into Warhammer and other models and miniature making and painting. Plus, like, hanging out with you guys does the same thing as well, right? In a nice chilled out chat. Dum dum ba da dum dum da da. Hit us with a controversial opinion. I'll only ever really give you joke controversial opinions because I like it to be chilled in here. So I would say something like the only sauce allowed with bacon is brown sauce, for example. Red sauce on a bacon sandwich, you're going straight to hell. There you go, there's my controversial opinion. I don't really have that many. I don't have intentionally controversial opinions. I kind of just... I think what I think. If you want to know the reasons why I think it, I'll more than happily tell you and happily discuss with you. But I'd much rather talk about farts than get particularly deep on a Wednesday night painting space dollies. My war dollies from space. Olmaph music is all AI. Space Marine was bought from Vinted for £1. Nice. Ah, you're painting along with the paint competition. I like it, Club Me. Let me know how you get on with that. Hot take on Warhammer. What do I think? So one thing that is a potential hot take is I think somebody's put a bid in to buy Warhammer. This is based on little or nothing, hence hot take. But I think a company is trying to buy Games Workshop. I have no evidence to back this up. But you asked for a hot take, so there you go. What about you guys? Anybody got any hot takes? Any positives to pass on? Anything, fun facts, something about Warhammer that we might not know? Sigh, having red sauce on pasta. Now, do you mean... So when I say red sauce, I mean ketchup. Apologies for any confusion. Not pasta sauce, which is traditionally red. On which models are you working right now? This is a Blood Crusher. Regular squat painting will resume shortly. Mike, I have one. Even though I am majority Italian, pasta is overrated. Interesting. I used to live off pasta, bacon and cheese when I was in my early 20s. Pasta makes me sleepy now. How much do you think for? Absolutely no idea, Bouncing. No idea. Would you have any guess at what a company like Games Workshop would sell for in today's market? What's wrong with ketchup? Ketchup on bacon? No, not a thing. Brown sauce only, baby. Get that Houses of Parliament sauce from the cupboard. At a push, I will accept Daddy's sauce. Who would buy Warhammer? A whole assortment of investment capital groups, right? Because you're going to get a big return. Because currently Warhammer operates out of only Nottingham in terms of production. If you're a capital company that's going to put a load of money in and open factories around the world, all those capacity constraints are gone. You could triple your money in like 5 years, right? I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud. Brown sauce is disgusting and should be banned in every civilized country. Major Havoc, that's you timed out for 10 minutes. You're not a southerner, are you, Major Havoc? I always thought better of you. Guess this is what my parents felt like when I let them down as a kid. I also have some raviolis. Oh, raviolis good, yeah. That's some good stuff. Put the meat inside the pasta. Can you get ravioli that's made from bacon? Ooh, yeah, baby. Found out there's no vodka in the vodka sauce. What? What's your smallest and biggest model of all time? Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum dum. So, I'd say Lord of Schools is the biggest, but there are models that are taller. But in terms of total plastic, probably Lord of Schools. In terms of smallest, it's probably one of the grots, I would imagine. There's not much smaller than a grot, right? Thank you for the question, Vintage. Is brown sauce barbecue? No, brown sauce is brown sauce. Look it up. Houses of Parliament sauce in the UK. Miros is saying that 40k is worth about 8 bill. I think their market share, their market cap is like 6.5 based on the current share price. So 8 bill's probably not a bad guess. You called? Did I? Well, good to see you, Zeitgeist. How are you, buddy? Bouncing's a southerner and likes brown sauce. Ah, you're one of the good ones. Hey, I tell you where barbecue sauce is good. On the base of a pizza. Ooh, yumma yumma. Meat feast on barbecue, yes please, baby. Ah, you're not old enough to drink. Fair play, fair play. Good evening, formerly Wilson. How are you, Wilson? Good to see you nice. Can I see? Yeah, why not? Let me show you a big model and a small model. Just because you asked so nicely. Here is a grot. Doesn't get much smaller than that, right? is a tiny little grot with a net. He's gone fishing. Compared to this big boy. So the grot is about the same size as this guy's head. There you go, size comparison for you. One grot equals Lord of Skull's head. There you go. Are grots smaller than scarabs or rippers? In terms of total model size, yeah. Because scarabs are like, there's 5 scarabs on a base, and the base is much bigger. You said you could accept Daddy's sauce. Zeitgeist, referring to himself as Daddy. Dirty boy! What is the most popular beer in the UK? Good question. Should we ask Google? See, I'm a real ale drinker. I like hoppy ales. So by popular, we're going to go with most units sold, right? Any guesses on the most popular beer in the UK before I reveal? The biggest model is the Titan. I would imagine one of the Titans will be the biggest, right? Best sauce in the world, honey mustard. Oh yeah, to be fair, honey mustard is good. I do like a bit of honey mustard. Even tried it on some birthday cake, nice. Wilson's been spending the day messing around with Space Marine lists. Trying to make the most unbelievable and hilarious lists. Nice work. Maybe chuck an example in the Discord, man, that'd be good to see. You've mixed the siren up in this tune and it gets me every time. Ah, is this the siren triggering you? Do you hear a lot of sirens where you live, Patrick? I did worry about that a little bit when I put it in there, to be fair. Guinness, Tenants, Carling or Carlsberg. Carling, darling, sweetie. Miros is a cider guy, likes that apple juice. The Apfelsaft. A good buddy of mine who is moving to the States from the UK. I want to surprise him. Ah. You have to find out whether they're they might like. If you want some real ale recommendations, I can certainly do that. So according to this, the most popular and top-selling individual beer brand by retail sales value in the UK is Stella Artois, while Guinness leads heavily in popularity, draft pub sales and surging stout consumption. Traditional volume-heavy mainstream lagers like Carling historically rank high in total volume, though consumer preference heavily favours premium and distinct options. That's according to The Grocer. And 2 other sources, those sources being Reddit and YouGov. Now you know. Here are a good few sirens. Okay, man. Well, if you want me to do a version without the siren, more than happy to do that, man. Don't want you becoming accustomed to it, and then when the real siren goes off, you just sit there painting your plastic. Yeah, to be fair, I probably will make a version that doesn't have a siren in. I can see why it would be problematic. Did you know in Pennsylvania, where I live, people call Pittsburgh the Steel City? That's interesting, because in England, Sheffield is the Steel City. 1 jump captain, a jump chaplain, 30 jump assault intercessors, 30 old school jump assault marines, 30 Vanguard vets. That's a bouncy list. Is that list just called the Bouncy Blue Boys? Oops, wrong brush. Bum, 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 bum. It's like when you hear a police siren in a song while you're driving, and you're like, "Oh shit!" Bum 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 bum. Haha, Bouncing approves of that list. Sounds right up your street, right? Bouncy, bouncy, gonna have a good time. Judicea, 3 land speeder, 3 land speeder Tempest, 3 land speeder. I see where this one's going. Speedy, speedy. You live right next to a fire hall. Ah, interesting. Something locally brewed. Have a look for I don't know whether you'll get this in the States. There's a brewery. There's a place in Sheffield called Kelham Island. He's probably familiar with their beers. If you want something that is very specifically from the middle of Sheffield. If you just want some UK recommendations, I can come up with some of them as well. The Land Speeder Deluxe. Pittsburgh got its name because of the steelworks, whereas Sheffield got its name because the folks who live there steal everything. I thought that was about to be a real thing. I was like, oh, the steelworks is why Sheffield got its name. But you were doing a funny. Is he a blue or a red? That's a good question. That is very important to know, Mike. Is he a blue or a red? Is he an owl or a blade? The big questions. Ah, okay. So, not doing the best work here. Dum, 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 dum. My great-grandfather was in World War II and he built my house and helped build an ambulance station, so when he was alive he didn't have to pay for an ambulance. Nice! I too have never had to pay for an ambulance, so this is good. Bum, bum, bum. "45 Terminators, 3 Terminator characters and a High Marshal Helbrecht. Sounds chunky, but funky." Ah, they only brew it in small batches for the local pubs. Let me think of British ales you can get far and wide. Ghost Ship. There's a brewery called Adnams. Now, it's not a Sheffield brewery, but it is a UK brewery, and it does do good ale. That I believe to be is pretty wide-ranging. Failing that, the biggest one, the biggest mass-produced ales are by Sharps. But I'd take a Ghost Ship over a Doom Bar any day. But beggars and choosers. He told me Sheffield Wednesday all day. He's an owl. Good stuff, good stuff. I think they're currently for sale. Maybe we could chip together and instead of buying him an ale, we can buy him the football team. Ah, yeah, Bouncing. You're a Wednesday fan, right? Doom Bar all the way. Never. Never. Doom Bar isn't even the best beer that brewery does. Atlantic is a much better pint. Blood for the Blood God, I am here. I am ecstatic. I'm still without power. Strange day so far. I have the internet, Xbox and TV all running on a generator. Bloody hell. Ah, you've got new owners already. Okay. Oh, we'll have to stick to the beer then. Bum ba dum ba da dum bum bum. Do 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 do. Thank you for all the thumbs up, guys. Appreciate that. Top banana. Speaking of, time for another Windhawk draft. You got draft beer in your house? Or is it a can? You on the tinnies? Because you can get beer pumps in your house nowadays, can't you? You can get like the perfect draft machine. Have you seen them? They look pretty cool. Wouldn't mind one of them. Maybe I'll put it on my Amazon wishlist and hope that one of you guys accidentally lose your mind. Dum 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 dum. Haha, what a bad idea. Yeah, I'll be cancelling my gym membership if I had a beer pump in my house. Arnold's just whacked some awesome stuff in the self-promotion channel. Is this all Warhammer World stuff? Or is this a local shop? Looks pretty cool, man. Looks awesome. Hopefully the goose will come into the chat and tell us where those pictures were taken. Dum 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 dum. This has taken me way too long to get red on this. Meowdy! Ari is back! 2 days in a row for Ari. How are you? How's your day been, Ari? Good to see you back again. All the way from Texas. Ari, have you managed to convince your boyfriend to join the channel yet? And how are you feeling about buying some Battle Sisters? Oh, I missed this whole leg thing here. How did we manage that? Arnold! Arnold's been posting Warhammer World pictures. We're supposed to be meeting there in 2 weeks' time, Arnold. What are you playing at? Ah, it's the visit from last year. Okay, nice. So do you already know where the assassin is? I wonder if they move it, actually. They must move it, right? It's not going to be in the same place as it was when you went last year. I have not. Once I have a job, yeah, that's it. You got to earn those human monies to turn it into the plastic minis. They move it and they change out the models. The assassin is in the last room you go in, right, of the tour. Yeah, so it can't be in any of those pictures that you've posted. It's in the multicolored room, the one with all the multicolored lights. Oh, I thought you were doing us a little game of Find the Assassin then, Arnold. I got all excited. Whoops. In the stairwell, yeah. Well, we'll have to have a look. Not next Monday, but the Monday afterwards. Looking forward to it, my good man. Live stream from Warhammer World. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. 10,000 sub party. Warhammer World stream. 100,000 sub party. Live from Bugman's Bar and Grill. It's Olmaph. Olmaph. So I'm getting red paint all over the place. I'll post a pic of my camper van. Ah, you've got a camper van. Very nice. I like that. Yeah, I'm looking to get a camper van for a festival next year. Patrick, look at this. I'll fly over when you get to 10k. Ooh. Promises, promises, good buddy. Blood for the Blood God will as well. Wow. Well, luckily for you, it's probably going to take me a long time to hit that mark. If ever. Dum, dum, dum. Dum 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 dum. If I got 10k daily from YouTube, Psycho, I'd fly you all over. Right, that's got a good bit of red on there now. Got red in a reasonable amount of places on that. Ah, yeah, look at that. If he's getting 10k daily, I'd expect him to fly us all over there. And I exactly would. It's funny because some YouTubers genuinely make that sort of money. The road to 10k should be long enough for me to get my ability to leave the country and back. The road to 10k might be so long that I forget how to use my legs. I might have white hair by the time we get to 10k. And grandchildren. do da 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 do. I don't know whether I want the head of that to be... Nah. Not right now. We'll see. We'll see. Optimistic. 5 years. That'll be pretty cool, right? Then I could be on the playground, dropping the boy off at school, saying, yeah, 10k subs over here, baby. You get a plaque at 100k, that'd be awesome. Could you imagine having a plaque? The only plaque I've got's in my mouth hole. Hey, dad jokes. Throw our granddad alike, everyone, that's it. Give me your thumbs, baby. Bum 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 bum. Now the question is, do I move on to paint a second blood letter? A blood crusher? Yeah, I got it really. I put all this red paint on the palette. Dead jokes. Not wrong. Don't brush your teeth for a week. Yeah, come on. I've got the red paint in the palette, so I may as well carry on, right? Bum, bum. Bloody hell. Gotta put red on the bloody spike, can't I? Dum 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 dum. Ba-da-da-da-bum-ba-da-da-da. Oh yeah! Keep the momentum, go with the red. Do you still have that Imperial Knight? It's a Chaos Knight, but yeah, I do still have it. So what we did, Si, was we let 20 different people in the stream pick a colour for the knight. So now I have a multicoloured knight called Patch. Yeah, as Blood for the Blood God is saying, it became a community paint project. I used a wheel of names. People got to pick a colour for certain parts. Turned out awesome. Thank you, sir. It was enjoyable, wasn't it? It's not finished, but it's got the colours where the colours need to be, and I'll tidy it up at some point in the future. Yeah, that was to celebrate a whole year of Olmaph. How the time flies. Psychow, there is a very popular cemetery in my city. People are dying to get in. That's actually one of Psychow's better ones. I quite like that. Whoops. Arnold's minivan, nice. Ah, you're driving over here. Awesome, dude. Sounds good, my friend, sounds good. Ari Kitty. What does a cat girl sister of battle say? I don't know, you tell me, Ari. Oops. Oh, I think I worked it out. Ah, yeah. For the Emperor. Nice. Nicely done. Dum 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 dum. For Fergrim. When a space marine dies, I've served my purpose. The apothecary? Not yet. Lazy Mini pointing you in the direction of the like button. And if there's anybody that's hanging out in the background that wants to get involved in the chat and isn't quite sure how, maybe you've typed out a message and then didn't have the bottle to send it, just press that big chunky enter button on your keyboard and we'll take it from there. Be not afraid, newcomers. All are welcome here. One of us, one of us. Who, me sir? Biggest advice for beginners? Well, yeah, have fun. Fun is the aim of the game, right? Pick something that you think is cool. Rule of cool, baby. Because you're going to be building these things, you're going to be paying for these things, you're going to be painting these things They're going to be on your shelf. You're going to see them quite a lot. So don't let someone dissuade you or persuade you. Find something that looks cool that you enjoy. Are you new to the hobby, Humi, sir? Are you thinking of getting some plastic? Whereabouts are you on your Warhammer journey? Thank you very much for getting involved in the chat. Very much appreciated. Bum-ba-da-bum-bum. Dad jokes are welcome, mum jokes are welcome, yeah. We're some funny people around here, or at least we think we are. Have fun, pick what you want, paint how you want. Yeah, paint how you want. That's an important one, right? Don't worry about making your mini look like the one on the box if that's not what you want to do. Yeah, just spend time doing it. It's like any hobby. When I first picked up a guitar, I didn't know what any of it was or how it worked or what I was doing. Whereas now, every bit of guitar you hear on this stream is entirely written and recorded and played by me. And the same goes for hobbying, right? Bum, bum, bada, bum, bum, bum. Ah, who me, sir, has got many orcs, but struggle with painting. Well, if you want to chuck some of your orcs in the Discord, my friend, we can have a little look. Have you tried? I mean, what about it is it that you're struggling with? Before I try and answer the question, we can try and pinpoint something. Give you a couple of tips. What persuaded you to join the army of the Greenskins? I've got quite a lot of Greenskins. I'm a big fan. Dum 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 dum. Hey, Humisa's already found us in the Discord. Awesome. Slap chop is also great for orcs. Slap chop for, I would say for a beginner or even for people like me who aren't particularly good at painting. Slap chop is a lot of fun. Otherwise known as speed painting or contrast painting. Although my speed painting is never very speedy because I sit here getting distracted by you wonderful people. For 3 hours a day every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. But yeah, joining the Discord's a great move. Because there are hundreds of us in there. finely selected from across all the lands. 5 of the 7 continents represented. Yeah, Slapchop works with everything, right? Especially if you're new and you just want to get something tabletop ready, it's a good way of doing it. Ting! Blood for the Blood God, give me a doggy treat. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. And for Death Guard, Afro. Have you been painting some Death Guard recently? All the way across in Poland? How are you, sir? Always good to see you. Hey, I'm always happy with the likes. I appreciate it, because every one of those numbers is an actual person clicking an actual button to show they're appreciating, so I'm always happy. I lack consistency when it comes to applying paints. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of taking the time to do it a few times, right? You're never going to be a miniature master on mini number 1, but if you can learn from it, learn how to thin your paints, learn the advantages of using a wet palette, for example. And over time, you'll put your latest mini next to your oldest mini and you'll see how far you've come. Always useful in life to see how far you have come rather than just how far you have left to go. So which orcs did you get and why did you decide on orcs, Humi, sir? Consistency will come in time. Don't get discouraged early on if the results aren't there yet. Yeah, definitely. It's supposed to take 10,000 hours to master a skill, right? So just keep enjoying it. And if you're not enjoying it, do something a little different. Find the joy. Good advice for life, right? Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Hey, they're pretty cool for first models, Humi, sir. Yeah, as Lazy instantly said in response. a wash would be a good idea. If you get a dark colour wash over that green, either a dark green wash or a brown wash, and then highlight some lighter green over the top on the edges, that'll do that mini the world of good. But to be honest, dude, they're very nice for first minis. Definitely, sir. Definitely. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum. Great Unclean one was perfect for Slapchop. Oh, such a lovely model. Nice to build and nice to paint. Afro, not recently, but I have quite a big chunk of Death Guard plastic. I think everything except Forge World. Nice. Yeah, I've got a reasonable chunk of Death Guard and a couple of bits of Nurgle from AOS as well. For a year and a half, I petted straight out the pot. They didn't turn out terrible without thinning. Yeah, depends on the paint brand, right? But yeah, you can, you know, there's no one right way to do anything. And sometimes people that are fans of Warhammer don't always get that. People in life don't always get that. Just take a step back, look at it with perspective. There's always more than one way of looking at something. Always more than one way of doing something. And as long as you're laughing or learning, you can't go far wrong, right? I need to figure out what to do with my orcs from the Armageddon box. What are the choices, Stephen? What are you thinking? Good to see you in the stream, my friend. Bouncing, I've been painting for ages and I'm still awful. Yeah, I'm not much further down the line than awful. Ah, who me sir lives on an island. What size of island are you on? Bouncing lives on an island. I mean, technically I live on an island, but that island is the United Kingdom. Sage words from Sifu Olmaph. Yeah, sometimes I say things that aren't really daft. An orc-inhabited island. Grown to enjoy the walking fungi. You are a fun guy, that's what I've heard. Spreading the spores. Growing the wars. It's orcs. Hello, Olmaph. Cacmaculus, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. How you feeling? How have you been? How's your day been, my friend? Thank you for the advice. No problem. I can't remember what the advice was, but I'm sure it was I'm sure it was reasonable. I gave you some advice on... Oh, what was it? Oh, yeah! Titus... The Titus boxer. I think Blood for the Blood God gave some advice as well. Rule of cool, baby! That's always step one. The Olmaph way or you're wrong. I think that's one of the reasons why people stick around here is... I just laugh a lot and give various perspectives. It's very rare that I'll go, this is the way, no other way, fit in the box. 24 miles squared, wow. That is a small island. Five miles up and down. Orc inhabited island, isn't that called Britain? I am not green. However, I've got very bad teeth. So I'm at least part orc. Frankie the Fish is here as well. I often tell people they're your toy soldiers. Do as you like. Exactly, my friend. How are you, Frankie? All the way from the USA? Who me sir lives on a 24-mile squared island. Frankie the Fish lives with 300 and odd other million other people. This place is the best. It doesn't get heated. You're not shitting on people. Always a good time. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes I'll get a little bit tired and grumpy, but we always balance it out with the laughs. Stephen, I know if I start building the orcs, I'm going to end up buying a lot more. I have too many Tyranids to build already. Yeah, kind of quite hoardy as an army, right? A wave of green. A lot of fun, though. Tyranids and orcs are a lot of fun. I had two of my favourite armies. Arnold's off. Appreciate that, Arnold. Good to see you as always. 19 likes. Yeah, get those thumbs up. Oh, Psychow gifting Frankie the fish. Oh yeah, baby, let's go. Psychow with the gifted member. Oh yeah, Frankie, you've got a membership from Psychow, baby. Thank you very much. Psychow, absolute hero. A legend in the chat. Shoots, scores. Frankie, the membership's yours. Thank you, Psychow. Awesome. That's going to help Frankie slogging through another hot work day. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. Yeah, don't forget the thumbs up. If you've got a thumb, feel free to use it all over this stream. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum dum, ba-dum dum 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 ba-dum dum. Yeah, I like those mega knobs as well. Nice, very striking yellow. I've not even painted my mega knobs yet, I don't think. Have I? Oh yeah, I have. I forgot doing that. Sometimes I have to look at my models to remember what I've done and what I haven't done. Bom bom dum dum. Yeah, the Discord is there. Whether you remember or not, you can come and join us in the Discord. Take a look around, get involved. Good place to be. And now we've got Who Me Sir in the Discord, our newest addition with some very nice looking orcs. Bum 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 bum. Those blood letters look really cool, yeah. Nice little unit, right? Just fancied painting some red, so that's what we're doing today.
Thank you, thank you.
What? Thank you. Lazy Mini gifted member. Oh yeah, Catmaculus. Catmaculus, you've got a membership from Lazy Mini Painting. Oh yeah. Lazy Mini, thank you very much. Thank you very much, you sexy, sexy boy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I never know what I'm going to say when that jingle plays. I just say random stuff and do a little dance. It's a lot of fun. I bet you like a mega knob. Oi, oi. Blood and bounce at the back of the class, that's it. Yeah, LMP's usually at the back of the class as well, right? Yeah, Lazy, trying to get Blood for the Blood God a membership. No one's ever managed to hit Blood for the Blood God with a gifted membership. But Frankie's a frequent flyer with the Olmaph channel. all the way in the USA, and Catmaculus all the way in Germany. Call me Pitbull because I'm Mr. Worldwide. I think it'd be easier to PayPal Blood the money. That's more fun though. It's like when you go to a fair, you could buy the prize quite easily, right? But you want to shoot that basketball into the 12-foot high rim. Earn your tiger. So, question then for who me, sir. What did you buy when you went and got the orcs? Looks like you've got some Storm Boys. You got some Beast Snaggers. Mega Knobs. Squighog Boys. Yeah, how did you end up with this ragtag bunch of mycelium men? Yeah, Lazy Minnie in the head teacher's office. Lazy Minnie to the principal's office. It is a bit of a channel meme at this point. Yeah, it was Blood for the Blood God and the Unluckiest Knife. It turns out the Unluckiest Knife, it isn't even possible for him to receive a membership. Because he's operating a brand account that he didn't know he'd done. That he created 15 years ago. What a silly sausage. He's done an Olmaph. Wonder which one of us gets suspended first. Yeah, I have to manually update people to members and then manually remove them from members. It is not currently automatically linked. I usually do it at the weekend. I go and log on to YouTube, I look at the members list and update people to the members only channel. And the shiny username. Probably could automate it, but I think to automate it, you'd have to have your YouTube and your Discord linked, and I don't think everyone's done that. So it probably isn't worth the hassle. I just carry on doing it manually, why not? I do the disco lights manually. I used to pay an online subscription so that the disco lights were automatically triggered by the chat. And then I was like, I'll just sit and press the button for free. Yeah, Catmaculus, just realised they got a membership. Thank you. Yeah, from Lazy Mini Painting, that one. Lazy Mini Painting gifting Catmaculus a sub. There you go, Catmaculus, straight with the Daphne. Do you know what? I need to upload some more emotes at the weekend as well. Can't even remember what I got. You got a Death Killer Trike. You didn't post that, I don't think. Yeah, I can't see a Death Killer Trike. What made you decide on the Green Boys, Humi, sir? Are there any other armies that take your fancy? What's the likelihood that you play the tabletop Are you more of a builder and a painter, or are you thinking about getting some games under your belt, Humi, sir? Blood has immunity. Lazy Mini, straight to expulsion. Hey Olmaph, why does Calgar look so boring? I've got a Calgar somewhere. That's it. If it looks boring, if you're not interested in it, then don't bother. Rule of cool, baby. All blueberries look boring, just saying. Oh, God. Here he is, the Chaos Man himself. Staying true to that username. I think we're well past not saying things we wouldn't say in front of the mum. Dum 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 dum. Psychow, question, for decals you used a decal softener. After that, what did you use? What did you apply on the decal afterwards? So the softener was just water. Yeah, so I cut the decal out, put it on my finger, I wiped water on it and just gave it a couple of seconds. Then I pushed it off with the paintbrush, put it on. Put water on the model before you put the decal on so that you can move it around. And then you can use a varnish. So you can get a matte varnish, such as Technical Storm Shield. Or you can get a shiny, shiny varnish, such as Technical Hard Coat. Or you can go to other people that aren't Citadel and get various versions. So that's what it is. It's put water on the model, cut out the decal, put water on that, push it off onto the model, get it in place, then a little bit of a varnish. Thanks for the question, Psychow. I am the captain now. Olmaph, what was your first army? The first ever army I got 25 years ago was Chaos. Oh, actually, the first models I ever got was a tactical squad of Black Templar Space Marines. Because they came free with the paint set in like 2001, something like that. But after that, I got Chaos. Because that's where my heart belonged. Bum 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 bum. I thought your heart belonged to the orc. The orcs are my second love. I mainly like Chaos, followed by the greenskins. But I have 14 different 40k armies. So I think it's the plastic and the glue fumes that I like more than anything else. I can show you my war organ in a minute if you want. I mean, that sounded a bit more off than I thought it did when I said it in my head.
Hey, oh, we got a new subscriber.
New subscriber, baby! Who me, sir? Thank you for the sub. Even these jingles were made by me. Thank you for the subscribe. Who me, sir? The latest amongst our ranks. Top banana. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum dum dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Oh. Oh, I've missed a lot of chat. VP Patrick, Captain Olmaph, Court Jester bouncing swords. Who else wants a role on the battleship? Should I get an Emperor class Titan? Heard it's pretty cheap. I don't think there's such a thing as a cheap Titan, right? Psychow, the cupbearer, drinker of wine. I like it. Arnold's the accountant. Yeah, he's the numbers guy. Arnold the bookkeeper. The testers. Matt Spray really darkened up the Ultramarines. Dulled out the gold. Kind of bummed about it. What the thing is, now you know, right? That's the thing. You try something, it dulls it out. You don't do it again. Hopefully you tried it on a few minis and not all of them at once. However, you can always paint over the top of it, right? If you need to. I'm gonna have to do some touch-ups. Fair enough, fair enough. Laz is the guy in the square eating onions and shouting at the moon. Requiem's the preacher, yeah, for sure, without any shadow of a doubt. Tommy is a favoured ambassador, nice. Pat, slow down, I'm taking notes. Yeah, then we need to chuck it all into AI and get some imagery done for us as well. Pop quiz, what is the Imperial Fist Primarch's name? Dawn, right? Son of Dawn. Sons of Dawn. Major Havoc, I'll be the cabin boy. You can call me Roger. Roger, Roger. Rogel Dawn. Ba-da-ba-da. Frankie uses testers. Don't my metallics afterwards as it turns silver to grey and gold to yellow orange. Ah, you do the metallics after the testers. Fair enough, fair enough. I've got some lacquer from when I repainted my car. Maybe I should spray a model with that just to see what happens. Olmaph only B+, took too long. Fair enough, dude. I like to take my time. God, speaking of which, there's only half an hour of the stream left. Time flies when you're getting stuff done. Bum ba bum ba 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 bum. Lazy the lunatic. Not sure how onions will get me to the moon. The onions are to protect you from the yellow spotted lizards. Read a book. Psycho! Accidentally swallowed some food colouring. I feel like I've died a little inside. Top quality. Always top quality from Psycho. Yeah, I wonder if Vallejo would do like edible paints. That'd be cool. Catherine was talking about having Warhammer wedding cake toppers for our wedding. If Catherine and I were going to have Warhammer wedding cake toppers, what would they be? What do you reckon? I'll eat the lizards. Can't eat me if I eat you first. Her favourite army is the Orcs. Gaz and Angron. Yeah, that'd be good. Sounds about right. Most people think paint is already edible. Anything's edible if you're brave enough. Lord of Skulls. Can you imagine that on top of a cake? Holding a space elf for Catherine. Angron and Gaz is probably about right, I think. Bum 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 bum. Just about anything can be eaten once. That's it. Exactly right, Harry, if you're brave enough. A Lord of Skulls cake. Now we're talking. That's got to be doable. Yeah. Will be a Chaos miniature and an Alt miniature. Sounds good to me. Lead paint would definitely lose weight very quickly. All the mushrooms are edible, some only once, that's true. Some of them take you to another dimension. I take your brain to another dimension. Pay close attention. Bum 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 bum. A golden throne cake. You guys have got some good ideas, man. Orc or thick gobbo? That's the question. Now we're asking the real questions. Do you take Catherine to be your lawfully wedded thick gobbo? Are army painter your favourite brushes? No, probably my least favourite brushes. Unless they want to sponsor me, and then I'll tell you how good they are. I don't really have a favourite brush at the minute. I don't think I'm good enough to have a favourite brush. That's the main problem. How about you, Keelan? Have you got a favourite brush? Imperator Titan cake. That'd be nice. That'd be big. That'd be expensive. Lazy Minnie's off to go and be an adult. Oh dear, oh dear. God help us all. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your evening, good buddy. Thick Gobbo. We've got a Thick Gobbo Olmaph character coming to the stream in the next couple of weeks. And an Olmaph wizard. Stay tuned for that. Will be available on t-shirts and mugs and whatever else. I've got to write the lore for them first. I have a name for the Thick Gobbo. I need to come up with a name for the wizard though. For the Olmaph stream wizard. Can't even get the paintbrush in there because of the base being in the way. Not ideal. Dum 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 dum. Keelan, I'm looking for cheaper brushes. Army Painter is nearly as expensive as Citadel. Yeah. Thing is, sometimes you get what you pay for, right? If you get some of the sable brushes, they're very, very good, but also quite pricey. Or you can get some cheap synthetic brushes made from Chinesium. I use quite a lot of them. They're 50p a brush. And for how bad I am at painting, 50p a brush is a good price to pay. Yeah, everyone misses Rec right now. Steven, I get pretty cheap brushes at my local Hobby Lobby. They work really well so far. Lots of different sizes in the bundles. Yeah, that's good to have a few different sizes. See what you feel more comfortable with. I have some extremely cheap brushes and some still kind of cheap brushes. That's the thing, right? There's a time and a place for an expensive brush, and if you've got the skills to use it, it'll make a big difference. But for somebody like me, I'll just buy some major brushes for 50p each. I do have some expensive brushes that I will use for specific scenarios. But for stuff like this where I'm just slopping on a colour, it doesn't really matter, right? So I just grabbed the first brush I saw. It happened to be this one. This actually came free with the paints that I bought the other day. That's why I have it. Keelan's gone for some golden maple off Amazon. Yeah, let me know how you get on with them, Keelan. Yeah, I'm fairly similar, Frankie. I'll use the Chinesium for base and washes. I also use them for putting on PVA glue. Bum, 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 bum. Dum 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 dum. Golden maple, they're good, but I'm not getting them again. How come, dude? That guy looks like he'd be perfect to do in sub-assembly. I think, yeah. I think a lot of things are good in sub-assembly, but like we were talking about earlier, you've got to enjoy the hobby in the way that you enjoy it, and I enjoy building everything completely, and so that's what I do. I've got shelves full of made models that haven't been painted, and I would rather have that than a load of sub-assembled models. It's just how it's how I play the game. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, wee. Right, so a second one has got red on him. I don't think we're going to have time for a third one. It's taken me all this time to do two. The extremely cheap ones don't come to a point at all. That sounds pointless. Yeah, that's why they're good for just base coating stuff, right? Keep the nice brushes nice. That's it, that's the one. Get that brush soap. Give it a good soaking. I tend to leave mine overnight. Soak it up, baby. Getting in the habit of cleaning your brushes. I mean, you've seen my keyboard, right? Do you think I'm much of a cleanliness kind of guy? Building is Keelan's favourite part of the hobby? Yeah, nice. Yeah, I enjoy the building more so than the painting. I like the painting once it's done and I can sit back and look at it and go, yeah, I've achieved that. Sponge or foam slapping is a good alternative for big panels. Yeah, it's quite nice on like tanks and stuff. If I painted sub-assembly, I'd lose bits. I lose bits not doing sub-assembly, so it's clearly not for me, right? A clean brush is a happy brush. Do you know what colours you're going to paint, or you make it up as you go along? I usually have the idea. I'll think up an idea. I don't always know which bits I'm going to paint which colour. That kind of happens as I start putting the paint on. You've been quite chatty today, Ol. I'm usually just a reflection of you guys, so I appreciate you guys getting involved in the chat. I am reciprocal. What happened yesterday? You were so productive. We don't need to see your keyboard again. Keep that keyboard off screen. Yeah, Patrick. There's a direct correlation between Patrick's beer consumption and the activity in the chat. Oh, we got some more posts in the Discord. We got Who Me Sir. Oh, that's a really nice display case. I wish I had some of them. I was trying to look at Who Me Sir's plug socket to see if I could figure out where in the world he is. But the plug is plugged in, so no information in that picture. Oh, you got some cool stuff. You got a dreadnought in there. Space Marine. You got some Age of Sigmar. Nice. Oh, you've even got the red gobbo as well. That's quite a collection you've got there, Who Me Sir. He's got a little bit of Max, Super Max. Good stuff. Thank you for sharing, my friend. Ooh, nice work on the engine there. Who was that? Major Havoc. Land Raider engine looks awesome, my friend. I do like that. Yeah, nice to see new people getting involved in the Discord. That's always good to see. I'm just going to chill out for the last 10 minutes. Sit here and have a chat. So I thought today, I'd get these painted red and I'd build this. How wrong I was. Too much talky, not enough painty. The 1,000 suns will have to wait. Haha, it's Patrick's fault. Damn that Vice President Dudgeon. Major Havoc's OCD when it comes to colour schemes. Have a little book with the paints I use for different... That's a really good idea. That's a super good idea. Do you know what? I really like that idea. Getting a little painting book where you can paint in a patch of what you've coloured. Write the colour and the part and the model. Even the date. Yeah, that's really nice, Major Havoc. Cool, whatever do you mean? Typical Olmaph stream. Yeah, chaotically painting chaos, that's what we're doing. Hey, I printed some dice holders that are also dice. Diceception. I figured I'd use these for command points. So, when I'm playing with Tommy Watson at the weekend, we'll have one of these each. So 0 command points. Open box. 1 command point. Two command points, 3 command points. Should be quite a good way of tracking our command points. So yeah, I got one with Tommy Watson's name on it, ready to go. Alas, no dice tray. What do you mean? Have you not got a dice tray? Come on, Bouncing, you can do this. I believe in you. Bum 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 bum. Yo, inside the place. Done well with the likes again today. Thank you all for filling that red bar above my head. Oh, an Olmaph branded dice tray. Let me have a look. Let me have a quick Google up. Let's use these last 10 minutes wisely. They do exist. Yeah, I'll have a little look into that. Yeah, I'll certainly have a look into that. Olmaph has homework. I always have homework. I have to sit and do so much for this stream between streams. Editing videos, commissioning artists to create designs, tidying up the Discord, doing the accounts. Busy, busy boy! Yeah, Olmaph branded dice tray would be really cool, right? I wonder how many dice I'll need for Khan and the 20 Zerkas, but well, by the time Khan's finished with the Zerkas, not many. $30 is a good amount of dice. How many have I got? Probably about that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 45, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. 48, that's what we've got here. Doesn't look like that many. But it is. So, how do you like that? On top of that, when we get in Friday streams, when I make enough money for this to be my full-time job. Fridays is for the Discord hangouts, dude. Come on. Chill in the Discord. Have all the fun. That's the way your Friday night is done. You miscounted. There's 49, dudes. Oscar and I would get a couple of trays. Awesome. Let me look into it. It's on my to-do list. My never-ending to-do list. I was going to mow the lawn today and then it absolutely chucked it down with rain. We finally have some rain, baby! I asked my dad if I was his favourite child. He said, "You're the least disappointing." Great success! Badge of honour for Psycal. Nicely done. Roll them all and see how many ones you got. How hot is it in the UK? It's nice and cool now. As I say, it rained earlier, so it's like 18 degrees or something. Nice temperature. Means I can stream without overheating, which is good. Roll them all and see how many ones you got. Would you got? Okay, I'm gonna roll all the 48 dice. You guys can guess how many ones I will get. Let's see if anyone can be exactly right. How many ones do you think I'll roll from 48 dice? Major Havoc going 13, Psyman going 5, Psycal going 7. Blood for the Blood God going 17, bouncing with 25. Keelan reckons 42 out of 48 dice are going to be a number 1. Keelan's seen me roll dice before. I'm very good at rolling the ones. Right then. Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. Zeitgeist reckons only 4 ones. Zeitgeist, you will see at the weekend when we have our game. My ability to roll ones is second to none. Whoops. So a lot of these dice have a skull instead of a number 1. Just to let you know. I can barely hold all these dice. Statistically, you should have about 8. Yeah. If we're going by the averages. So, the nerd has gone for 8. Zeitgeist 4, Keelan 42, Bouncing 25, Blood for the Blood God 17, Psychow 7, Psyman 5, and Major Havoc 13. Right then. Live long and prosper! I dropped one on the floor, I think. The one on the floor is a 6. Right, how many did we get? That's a 1. That's a 1. That's also a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. A lot of 2s. So, who said 6? Floor roll don't count. You want me to re-roll the floor roll? Still not a 1. So there you go, 6. 3 grey, 2 white and 1 black. So Psy and Psychow off by 1, nicely done. Keelan lost. Keelan got it the wrong way around. If the question was how many aren't going to be 1s, Keelan was exactly right. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls and everybody else, fellow carbon-based life forms, let me say, this week's been a really nice week. Every week feels good and feels fractionally better than the week before. We're going on an upwards trajectory towards great happiness and success. So, thank you all. Appreciate it. It's been very good, very fun, very nice. Plenty of thumbs up every day, which is always good to see. Plenty of interaction in the chat. Plenty of people getting involved in the Discord, which is also fun to see. So let me say, thank you very much. From the heart of my bottom, you guys are awesome. You make my experience with the collecting so much more fun than sitting talking to myself. So thank you very much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see some of you hanging out in the Discord at the weekend. And I'll be back next week, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, 6 till 9 UK time. Have a good one. Thank you. Look after yourselves and each other. Ciao for now, baby.